On the display settings, the video options include the video scaling options, both HDCP version and fast match, auto match, and manual scalers to set the resolution lower. I highly recommend for modern 4K panels to utilize the pass-through option, and for older screens to set to HDCP version 1 and set the scaler to 1920 by 1080. 60 Hz if you're in the US, 50 Hz for Europe. At the bottom here we have video loss settings. This enables us to send a proxy command, a power on and off command, if the display is not receiving a signal from a source after a set period of time. So here I've set to power off after 30 seconds of not receiving a signal. And we can also set the power on command to be sent to the display when a signal is re-established to the device. We can also disable here the idle screen status information so that we do not have any white writing on the display when the screen is off. However, I only recommend doing this after finishing commissioning, as it is useful to be able to see on the display which device is currently shared and the feedback of the status of the RX in the bottom left-hand corner. The audio settings on the RX just have volume control. We also have IR, RS232 and HDMI CEC test areas. If you are using display control with serial commands, it is important to set your baud rate in this screen, more commonly 9600. And apply that, as this is where the baud rate is set for any display control commands. There is no network settings on the RXs. They are always set to auto IP to enable the CL to always discover them. But here you can also identify the units by flashing the lights on the system. In order to capture an EDID, you must only have one RX selected at a time. You must also ensure that the display is connected to the RX and in the on state before trying to capture the EDID. It will fail if the display is off, as it is not able to capture the EDID from the display. Press capture and you can then export the EDID for use at a later time. For proxy commands or display control commands, these are used within the Netvio app. I would highly recommend seeing the separate video on this. These commands by default utilize CEC to control the display and can be edited to IR or serial here. Finally, in the management tab, we have the reboot, reset options, and also on assigning and removing the endpoint from the CL.